Well, for one thing, like cross-country skiing was not part of our culture. We had the endurance, and that's part of our culture, you know, walking long distances and being outside. So when we went to Europe, like all of a sudden there's these Indian kids, and they were so fascinated by Indians. You know, they compared it with the cowboys and Indians and paint and all that, and that wasn't part of our culture. That was more Southern. But whenever, like for example, when we went to our very first World Juniors in Austria, we were only 16 years old, and you know, the people just welcomed us, and you know, they would actually come and touch us to make sure we were real. And then when we went into Czechoslovakia, the year their country was invaded by the Russians, again, the Czechoslovakians were so honored to have us there that they said, you know, these girls, or our team was like royalty. We have Indian blood running through our veins. And I thought that was just so touching. But they were very, very hospitable to us, very welcoming. You know, they treated us like royalties. And speaking of royalty, when we went to Norway and Sweden, the kings of those countries, they were very, very supportive of their cross-country team. So they were there at the races. And in fact, the King of Norway, he called Shirley and I to come and see him. And that was like an honor you can ever believe, because you know, here we are, these Indian girls meeting royalty. And how do you, you know, how do you stand tall knowing that you're from at home and again representing your people to royalty and being at your best, because they loved us and they were so honored for us to be in their country.